7 Mullins. Or Interlude Atlanta, a ballroom in a lavish house, Eleanor and Lilly.
Now, in the age of gender equality, some may consider ladylike conduct old-fashioned, but there are still some of us who want to show sophisticated and refined behavior.
Eleanor smacks her daughter.
Stand up. Always have good posture. Now, if you're on a low-sitting chair, do not cross your legs. Hold your knees together and lean them to the side, or cross your legs at the ankles. This is called the Duchess cross.
Lilly sits and performs the cross.
What will happen when the war's over?
You'll go and live with your grandparents.
Mrs. Wilson says they're going to hang us as traitors.
Mrs. Wilson is a cow who eats too much starch and drinks too much gin. Now, car etiquette is very important. When a lady gets into a car, she shouldn't step right into it. She should sit on the edge of the seat and pull her legs into it.
Why?
Modesty.
That's ridiculous.
When getting out, you should put your feet outside of the door and then stand up.
You're leaving, aren't you?
What?
You're going to Dallas.
Who told you that? It's just a visit.
There's fighting outside the city.
Your father will drive them back. It'll be okay.
Mrs. Wilson doesn't think.
Enough.
Take me with you.
I can't.
Why not?
Because it's dangerous.
If it's dangerous, then you shouldn't be going.
Now, let's go into the dining room and go over table settings.
Eleanor begins to exit with Lilly. Eleanor talks as they exit.
Throwing a dinner party is one of the most important ways for you to show your mark.
Scene 1, a bar in Jacksonville, the Florida Sliver, 15 years later, summer 2075. Paige and Xavier sit at a table. Paige is slowly drinking a beer, Xavier a whiskey, an industrial metal suitcase at Xavier's feet. Lilly enters. She orders a beer. Paige gets up and wanders to the bar, beer in hand. She spots Lilly, who has just ordered a drink. They pass each other. Paige bumps into Lilly. Paige's beer spills.
The hell?
Oh, sorry.
Sorry, you spilled my beer.
You bumped into me.
No, I didn't.
Well, I said I was sorry.
Lilly walks off to the table. Paige stumbles back to Xavier.
That's it? That's your grand plan?
Patience.
Xavier wipes the sweat from his face.
It's too hot. It's always too damn hot down here. Why do I have to be here again?
Because she's here.
See, but I don't need to be here. I could have stayed in Denver.
You
Xavier-
have to work the machine.
Xavier finishes his drink and then motions for another. Paige tries to stop him.
You have to work the machine.
It's 3 buttons.
It's 3 buttons, then why am I paying you?
A new whiskey appears. Xavier takes a sip. He looks at Lilly.
So why do you think she drinks with her crew? You think she's trying to prove something?
I'm not sure what she's trying to prove.
It's not even safe to be here. There's a storm coming in the next few days. That's why they're all working so hard. This seawall don't hold.
Then we can all swim to the Cuba Sliver.
That's not funny. We could just bribe the waiter and steal her glass. There'll be more than enough DNA on that to use.
In a bar like this, too inconclusive. We need a proof positive sample. Wait here.
Paige walks over to Lilly.
Hey,
Yes?
I wanted to apologize. I was in the mood. I'm sorry I got in your face.
That's okay.
It's not. I work on the build crew for Seawall,
I see.
and I need this job.
Do you think I would have someone fired for yelling at me in a bar?
Maybe?
Are you here with anyone?
No, not really.
Not really, or no?
No.
Good, come sit with me.
No, I couldn't.
Of course you can. Let me buy you a drink. I did bump into you.
No, it's okay. It's okay.
Okay, let's get out of here then. I know a place down the street in Old Jacksonville. You can buy your own drinks. you like. Are you coming?
Paige and Lilly exit outside the bar. Lilly uses a vape cigarette.
So who told you?
Sorry?
About my parents, who told you? It's okay, it's a small town.
No, it's not.
Well, it has the feel of it. Wish you get out of the way first, yes? So what do you want to know? Just the highlights? Before the war, my father was a soldier in the U.S. Army. When the war broke out, he joined the South and fought with them. After the war, he was shot for treason.
And your mother?
I don't know where she is. She knew they'd shoot her, so she fled into Mexico in my grandfather's old Ford. Hasn't been seen since. I don't talk to her.
She was a bioengineer.
She worked with genetically modified food. When the war started, she helped develop the blight that hit Colorado and New Mexico. Are you from the sliver?
Nobody's from the sliver anymore. My parents were born from Orlando, and after Alice, they moved to outside Atlanta.
What's brought you back?
Work, mostly. There's not much work in the South.
Is this the South?
Mama always said that we weren't Southern, we were Floridian. What is this?
What do you mean?
You slumming it?
No.
Because it's okay if you are, I just wanted to make sure that I know what this is.
Lilly kisses Paige.
I'm not slumming.
You okay?
Come on.
Lilly takes Paige's hand. They exit. Scene 2. Bar, early the next morning. Xavier is asleep on the table. Paige enters and looks around. She wanders over to Xavier and kicks him awake.
What?
Get up!
Paige takes out a vial of blood.
That should be enough.
I believe it should. She didn't wake up?
Nope.
We should settle on payment.
Yeah, that would only be fair. So you were paid $500 in advance, plus an additional $1,500, and that makes it even $2,000.
Yeah, only except you didn't tell me it was Eleanor Finn's daughter you were after.
Not after the daughter, I'm after the mother.
What makes you think the mother's in this system at all?
A hunch.
If she's in the bank, it'll be under a false name.
Which is why we have the DNA from her daughter, and you have enough clearance that even if she's hidden, you can find her. Correct?
Yeah, of course.
So get to work.
You know, a lot of people are dead because of her.
And all the more reason to bring her to justice.
They're not dead just from starvation. She has supporters even in the government, and it's dangerous.
Which is why you won't have to go get her.
It still puts me at risk. You know, risk goes up, price goes up. It's not entirely unreasonable.
10% of value. That's it.
15.
12.
Done.
Xavier takes the vial and opens up the machine. He begins to search.
You hunted for bounties before?
I know what I'm doing. Did you serve in the war?
We said no specifics. No, I didn't.
You said it would be instant.
Not if she's hidden.
Xavier begins to type. Lilly enters the bar and looks around.
There you are.
Here I am.
I woke up and you were gone.
I left some things here last night. I thought I'd come and collect them.
Lilly walks over to Xavier and extends her hand. Xavier closes the biobank. They shake.
Lily Flynn.
Xavier Washington.
So nice to meet you. Am I interrupting something?
No, not at all. Xavier and I only met last night, and he's just passing through.
What do you do, Mr. Washington?
I work in food distribution and management.
We just met last night, and Xavier was leaving town this morning because he's from Denver.
I've always wanted to visit Denver.
You should.
Maybe someday? Are you hungry? I could eat a horse.
The horse is quite tough.
There's a place I know. Will you come? My treat.
Sounds great.
I'll wait outside.
Lilly exits.
You told her I was from Denver.
So,
I don't want her to know where I'm from.
when inventing a false persona, the trick is to stick as close to the truth as you can. That way, you only lie when you need to.
Xavier opens the case and continues the search.
Well,
Nothing.
fine, 15, but that's it.
No, it's not that. It's look, let me go back to Denver and do a much more extensive search, and then I'll come back down here Friday night with whatever I find.
I was hoping to leave before then.
Well, it looks like I'll have to stay. Besides, I think she likes you.
Xavier takes off his gloves and begins to clean up.
You know, it's not just about the money, you know. I'm from Boulder. I survived the blight that Eleanor Finn imposed on us. My husband and children did not.
I'm sorry. I should have asked.
Well, you said no specifics. See you in a week.
My parents were political. They were taken away. I was born in Camp Hope.
I assumed.
Xavier exits. Paige sits. She lights up another cigarette. Scene 3. Loud thunder. The bar a few days later, the middle of a storm. Rain pours down outside. Paige and Lilly enter with umbrellas, shaking the rain off.
Oh my goodness.
I know. Why don't you get us a table?
Lilly gives her a kiss and walks to the bar. Paige watches. Paige claims a table. She looks conflicted. Lilly comes back with 2 beers.
Thanks.
You okay?
Yeah, of course.
It'll hold.
What?
The seawall. It'll hold. Trust me. I decided.
Right.
Besides, if it doesn't, the title series will take us all out, so it'll be quick. That was a joke.
Right.
Okay, what is going on? Don't tell me you're scared.
The weather doesn't scare me.
Okay, then...
I really like you.
Thanks, I like you a lot too.
No, I mean, like, these last few days have been great. There's a lot going on with what's real and what's not, and I just...
I know, I hope it's not weird with my parents.
No, it's not weird.
It can be with some people.
It's not. And see, I knew who you were. I knew who you were before I even bumped into you.
So that was planned. I had a suspicion. It's okay, really, it is. You don't need to look so sick over it.
I have to tell you something.
Xavier enters and scans the room. He sees Paige and Lilly. Lilly waves him over.
Oh, there's your friend, Mr. Washington. Hello?
Xavier reluctantly sits down.
How are you?
Drenched.
Yes, this rain just doesn't want to let up. Let me get you a drink. What would you like?
Whiskey. Make it a double, please.
Coming right up.
Lilly exits to the bar.
I'm amazed you risked it.
I took a train. We have a problem.
Don't tell me you don't have it.
Oh, I have it all right.
Xavier hands her an envelope. Paige opens it.
Christ.
Yeah.
Come here.
Paige takes Xavier and they move by the window of the bar. She leaves the envelope on the table.
I can't do this.
Well, obviously the price of the cost of the ticket alone
No,
would be...
it's complicated. How?
Oh, don't tell me.
Lilly comes back to the table with the whiskey. She sees the envelope. She opens it.
See, I thought you were, I thought you were a professional.
I am a professional, but it's different.
Then don't tell her. Don't do the job. There are other jobs.
I've already spent a lot on this job just to get here.
Here's the $500.
What?
Well, if she's there, it's because someone put her there, and they don't want her to be found. No, I'm out. My train leaves in an hour from Atlanta, and I can catch a flight home, but I want you to burn all my information. Not erase, burn it.
We should at least make it public.
If we do that, I will go to jail.
You said so yourself. She's a monster. Don't you think people deserve justice?
They got justice. Almost every member of the old regime has been tried and convicted and shot. You want to fly out there to go get her, go for it. Let little Blanche Dubois over here.
Xavier stands and turns to see Lilly with the folder in her hand, reading it.
Shit.
What is this? What is this?
It's
It's exactly what it is.
You already know who I was? I see. You could have just asked for a sample.
I wasn't sure of your willingness.
Lilly takes out a small knife and cuts her arm. Paige goes to stop her.
Hey, don't you fucking touch me.
Lilly shoves the knife in Paige's face. Lilly steps back. Paige steps back. Lilly lets her blood drip onto the table.
Is that enough?
Paige hands her a napkin.
I got enough already, thanks.
Who do you work for? Who do you?
A bunch of wealthy survivors in Denver. Their families all starved because of your brother, and they want justice.
You. I could have you arrested. Selling biobanking information is very illegal. You will rot in jail.
His husband and daughter starved to death in Boulder because of your mother. He'll get early retirement and a nice-ass pension.
I don't understand.
It's a huge reward. I could stop.
No, I mean this! Bradbury Depot MCUST, where is...
Martian colony, U.S. territory.
It's not that outrageous. She worked with manipulating DNA. I'm sure she could be useful in the colonies.
I would like very much to leave.
Paige nods. Xavier exits, taking his money. A silence fills between them.
I'm not like my mother.
I know. And I'm so sorry.
Paige gets up and gathers her things.
I don't believe you.
You can believe whatever you like.
Paige heads for the door.
Wait. Was any...
The first night was fake. And the rest of it was real, and for that I'm really sorry.
What will you do?
Find her. What will you do?
The storm will pass in a few hours. I'll go down and check the seawall.
Paige exits into the rain. Scene 4. A greenhouse on Mars, midday. Eleanor is watering plants. She stops. She feels under a bench for a pack of cigarettes and a lighter. She takes a cigarette and lights up. She takes a drag. She continues to water the plants. A knock at the door. Lilly enters.
Farmer's market isn't until Thursday.
Should you be smoking in here?
No, but it's my place, so I can do what I want.
Eleanor looks at Lilly.
Would you like one?
No.
What can I help you with?
Lilly walks right up to her.
Yes.
You don't remember me, do you?
Should I? Of course I remember you. How could I forget?
They embrace.
Look at you. You're all grown up. You're a woman. Sit down. Sit down. I don't really have anything to offer you. Some water?
I'm fine.
There's a store in town. We'll buy some things and celebrate.
Eleanor sits in a chair.
How long have you been up here?
A week.
Really? You had to have headed right out here. You should spend some time in Aries.
Perhaps we should go together?
Aries is too crowded these days. Too much risk.
Did you work for the colony?
How do you think they all ate? Now there are so many people, I've been pushed out. It's fine. Too many people in the city.
Eleanor takes a long drag on her cigarette.
Do you enjoy the seawall project? I keep informed.
I do.
Florida really helped us in the beginning, got the people on our side. I was always upset that we never really did anything to, I don't know.
Stem the tide?
Yes.
Eleanor laughs and takes another drag.
And you're a dyke. Well, that's true, isn't it? That's what they tell me.
Who's they?
We still have supporters.
Hardly.
Okay, enough sentimentality. How many?
How many what?
Eleanor takes out a small pistol.
How many?
Mom!
Don't mom me. You didn't come here to say hello.
Mom, I don't know what you think, but...
How many? Don't push me. 15 years in the Martian outback, and all of a sudden my queer daughter shows up?
You know we use the word queer now. We reappropriate it.
Eleanor cocks the gun and aims it at her.
How did you find me?
The biobank.
What did you do? Bribe a biobanker?
A bounty hunter did. Got me to Jacksonville. Came all the way up here to get you.
And you, what? Followed? This bounty hunter, where is he?
She?
She. Well. Where is she?
You don't have to worry about her anymore.
I appreciate it.
Eleanor takes another drag on her cigarette.
Why did you take me with you? At the end, why did you leave me?
You traveled 9 months in a tin can to ask me that? You didn't want to come. You wanted to stay with your father.
You knew what was going to happen. You could have put me in that car.
I knew they wouldn't do anything to you. I knew your grandmother would take you in.
Eleanor lowers the gun. puts out her cigarette.
Where do you live?
I have a small shack at the edge of the habitat right on the wall. Nothing like before, but it
Are
doesn't.
you happy?
I have my work. I do some work with the crops, trying to copy them. It's nothing like before the war.
Well, let's go have that celebration.
Why don't you walk back into town and take a rover tour? That's the only reason tourists come out here anyway. It'll look better.
Eleanor gets up and grabs a duffel bag that's been tucked under a bench.
Where are you going?
I can't stay here now. Even if this was a nice little chat, you have a device on you. It's like breadcrumbs. Sooner or later, someone will follow it.
Eleanor moves towards the door.
So that's it. You're just going to leave.
Feel free to pick the place clean. The tomatoes are lovely.
I'll come with you.
Lily moves towards her. Eleanor puts her hand out.
No,
I'll throw away my phone.
it's not enough.
Where will you go? I haven't seen you in 15 years, and you're leaving.
Go back to the sliver. Spend some time in Aries before you go, though. Make it look like a real vacation. I hear that Aries is a very progressive city. I'm sure you can find a place that caters to your taste.
Mom!
Don't come looking for me again.
Eleanor puts her hand on the door and staggers. She tries to move and staggers again. Paige enters and stands in the doorway. Eleanor and Paige lock eyes, and then Eleanor turns to Lily.
You little bitch.
Eleanor raises the gun to Lily. Paige grabs the gun and points it up. They struggle for a moment, and then Eleanor slips to the floor and passes out. Paige takes the gun. Lily takes a cigarette and sniffs it, and then turns and looks at her mother on the floor.
DXA. It's the drug they give to the asteroid miners that get injured. She kept the pack under the bench. I came in last night and laced them. You okay?
Yeah.
Lily walks over. They kiss.
You did great. I'll radio for backup. Are you okay?
Yes.
It'd be okay if you weren't. She'll be out for hours.
I know.
Paige turns to go, but stops and walks back over to Lily.
What are you thinking?
I'm thinking that when getting out of a car, the lady must put both feet firmly on the ground and then stand up.
What?
And that when getting into a car, she must never enter feet first. She must sit down and move her legs in.
That's ridiculous.
I know. Let's go outside.
Lily exits. Paige looks down at Eleanor and follows. End of play.